Hi everyone, welcome back to Crypto Cash. Thank you so much for joining me here. Hope you're having an amazing day. Taking a look here at Woo Network, seeing what is going on here with this most recent increase here. It's actually looking quite well. We can see a trend line forming here, and we can also probably disseminate that we're going to probably have some nice Fibonacci retracement levels here and kind of go from there. So if you are new to the channel, keep in mind, I'm not a financial advisor. I love teaching people to trade. I hope you can learn something here today. If you want to learn more, cryptocash.tech is a site linked down below, and it does look like this. This is our homepage here. I have a trading academy, community, and signals group. Also, for the keep in mind, we have some amazing traders here, and we actually took some profits yesterday from our Bitcoin short, 42% in 22 hours. So it does help to hold, right? So again, good stuff there. The swing trading, again, day trades are coming to the community. So if you're a part of the community, of course, keep in mind that'll be available here very, very soon. All right, so taking a quick look at Woo Network, what we want to do is identify, first of all, this descending trend. Okay, so keep in mind this could be a rejection point right here. Coincidentally, the price bounced off of 0.618, the most key level Fibonacci retracement, at 30 cents. Okay, so keep that in mind. With that rejection potential, the price could either come low and keep establishing lower highs, or it could break above and reaffirm itself as a support here right there at the 29-cent mark, which is likely going to be the new support. Okay, so we got to wait and find out and see, but generally speaking, this does look like it wants to continue to break out to the upside and to continue upwards. We are also maintaining higher highs and higher lows on the daily, which is fantastic. Last couple of weeks, or last month rather, has been very, very good for Woo Network. So good stuff there. Furthermore, too, if we take a look at the RSI, you can see a nice clean bounce off of 50 in the RSI here recently. Extremely good sign. That's very bullish. And we got a MACD convergence on the horizon. So Woo definitely looks like it wants to take off here soon. So be sure to pay attention and stay tuned to the end here, because I think that we're going to see some really good stuff here from this. Keep it in mind too, we are above all moving averages. The 20-day simple moving average, of course, is working concurrent with this trend here. You can see a lot of times the 20-day simple moving average work as a trend. So with the price kind of continuing upwards like that, you can see it's holding above that level. Obviously it worked down a little bit, but that's when Bitcoin was selling off pretty hard, closer to 27,000. Since Bitcoin stabilized at 27,000, Woo has taken off. That's a very, very good sign as well. So all green lights here on the daily for Woo. Now taking a look at the 4-hour, we can kind of see that we have this type of ascending wedge pattern, right? So the price is kind of working itself into a wedge. Inevitable breakout on the horizon. We can also see on the RSI that money flow index is higher. So that really just implies here that we are getting more volume into this coin. That's a fantastic thing as well. If you look at the MACD, we're still converging ever so slightly. So very much positive sign here. There's literally nothing that we can see so far that's bearish. The only anticipation is that if Bitcoin were to retrace, we could very well see this pull back a little bit. Again, I want to emphasize the word a little bit because it's obviously done very well for itself, contrary to Bitcoin doing fairly sideways and just completely nonsense. I mean, it shot up to 30,000, hit a lot of stop losses, dropped down to 27, hit more stop losses. Now it's back up to 29.5, right? Bitcoin is a mess right now. That being said, Woo Network, not WooCommerce, is absolutely doing well. Okay, so what we want to look at, a few other things we want to identify. We're still making higher lows on the hourly. Fantastic. Followed by higher highs. Okay, that's a trend setter. That's exactly what you're looking for. So this is a really good sign here. All in all, very, very good stuff. Ultimately, too, we are at a 9. You got to keep that in mind. So it would make sense for the price to pull back, to bounce off this most recent support range at about 29 cents. Now, I like to say range because you can see 28.5 as a pretty strong little resistance level too. Okay, so now that it broke through that, we can expect it to come back down, retest it one more time before it takes off. So to me, I would say that 29 cents would be a decent entry for this here. So I'm going to set my alert and see if it comes back down to that level. Because we're at a 9 right now, the likelihood of the price pulling back is higher. I'm not saying it won't stop or won't continue upwards, but there's a good chance we will see a pullback to consolidate close to the support level. So 29 to 29.2 is effectively the range that I'm looking to reconsider a potential entry here. All right, furthermore too, we want to look at the cloud. All green lights here to leave your long position open. There's no reason to take any profits. Normally it'd be like, a lot of coins right now are saying that, hey, you should take some profits. We're really close to that level right now. Woo is not saying that at all. So really, really cool stuff there. So ultimately, we've looked at 3 different time frames. Every single time frame tells us the same thing. It tells us that we're in really, really good shape. We could finish this off here and take a look at our CC Golden Indicator and see that it gave us indication to go ahead and buy both of these dips. These are based off confirmation, as well as a simple fact that it came up to give us confirmation to sell at that 8% mark, and it's still running. Okay, so keep in mind, there is still some profits left to be taken, but we have a sell signal a few hours ago. So you shouldn't really truly be in this trade left unless, of course, you have a little bit left to run. Okay, so to my community members using this indicator, definitely consider taking some profits. But once more, everything else really tells us that we're in good shape and we should see further upside with the potential for a pullback in the immediate future. I hope that makes sense for you. Also, if you could please ask us a quick favor, go ahead and join us over here on Twitter. We got a tremendous amount of relevant technical analysis, fundamentals, and even some fun stuff as well too along the way. But it's really cool to be able to provide this to our community and to be able to have that resource. Make sure you enable your alerts so you can stay abreast. But I'm mentioning this because I will send this this chart here essentially through Twitter, and to make sure that you can kind of stay more abreast with the fundamentals and the technical data too. Okay, so keep that in mind. I always put out potential play out charts there so you can kind of stay aware of everything. All right, thanks again so much for joining me here. Look forward to work with you if you want to become a community member. Hope you have a great rest of the day. We'll see you soon.